Yo, yo, what up? What's the deal? Let me get a screen up here. hmm Maybe, maybe that will do. Mm, Let me see what we got here. Get some of these lineups out real fast. I want to see something. Not too many confirmed lineups out right now. Let me see if I get some bigger text right here. Let me see. Let me see. Okay. Mm, okay, I did that wrong. I need to reiterate these tabs to my side. Hold up, y'all. Bear with me 1 second. Bear with me 1 second. Let me get these tabs right. Bam, add one here. Bam, add one here. Just in case I need it here. That's the deal. All right, that's fine. Okay. Yeah, man. Man, y'all did really, motherfuckers did really, really good yesterday, man. Hell no, man. That's great, man. That is great. Oh, shit. FanDuel Sportsbook. Okay, there we go. Let's get that up. I don't know who watching or whatever. We y'all on Facebook, on YouTube. Um, y'all should definitely have a lineup page, or something that y'all know with these lineups coming out. I had this shit right here bookmarked for about 6 years. I just go on it just to look at lineups. Well, I could show y'all though. On Twitter, we'll give out some certain channels on Twitter. I mean pages will give you a lineup. Uh, we'll give you a lineup. A lineup uh confirmation, and that's what a lot of people need. So these are confirmed in yellow. These confirmed right here for right now. But as the day progresses, you could keep checking back, shit like that. Then you can get some implied totals or something like that to help you get none of this stuff is none of this stuff is always 100% accurate, but it could give you a nice little feel. Maybe I could blow it up a little bit for you guys. Maybe that might be a little bit better that you can see it. But yeah, something like this that'll help you throughout the day. So you know who's in and out of the lineup and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's something that's pretty cool if you haven't used anything like this already. Like I said, I'm on Facebook and YouTube, so this is not my regular stream like I do every day. So probably have to bear with me if you're not used to this. If you go YouTube and sub to the channel, whatever the case may be. I just wanted to show a few things either way it goes. But I'll just jump right into it, man. Anybody want to jump in and jump in and join me one day? That's fine. You know what I'm saying? That is fine. I'm always looking to chop it up. Your favorite play, man. Drop your favorite play in the comments for me. Drop your favorite play in the comments for me, man. I ain't gonna make this motherfucking video long. I ain't even gonna lie. but I am looking for some interaction. I think I'm always an advocate for that. Always. So I think that's major key when you can interact, whether you're on Facebook or whether you're on Twitter. I mean, or on YouTube with me. I think it's always good to interact. I think that's major key. It like I always say, anybody could um, share a ticket, but the information is more valuable if you ask me. Therefore, you'll be able to learn how to do things on your own. So let me go over here to FanDuel Sportsbook. I showed y'all that. I showed y'all a lineup, page that I use, and let's get right into it, man. I'm not going to. My foot feels better than yesterday. I tell you that. I'm not gonna get into super duper details, but like I said, that lineup page that I did show y'all, I think that's major key. For a lot of people, who don't have lineup pages. So right off the bat, we got the Yankees and we got San Antonio. I mean, I'm talking about San Antonio, but we got the Yankees and Detroit Tigers. We got Brisky and Severino on the mound here, and we do have an over under 8.5 in this one here. And right now, I mean, Yankees at home. I think they're like 19-7. Don't quote me on that, but uh, I mean, it's Yankees or nothing, man. Money line parlays, run line straights. Got a little weather. We got a 5.4 implied total for the Yankees, and then shit. I'm looking for the Yankees to keep on rolling. Their lineup is not confirmed right now, but definitely I'm looking for the Yankees to keep on rolling. Going up against Brisky. Not too big of a fan of Brisky here in this situation. So yeah. Give me those New York Yankees money line parlays, run line straight. So you hear me? Uh next up here we got St. Louis Cardinals. We got an over under 8.5 in this one. Cardinals at Cubs. My Chicago Cubs. Cardinals are the favorites here. And we got Oviedo and Swarmer pitchers. I just don't. I can't. I can't. I don't know, man. I can't back none of these pitchers here. I'm gonna like this Yankees game and this St. Louis game for same game parlays. Both of these guys are righties. I'm looking for runs to be put up in this St. Louis game. So not picking a side. I don't know if it goes over or under, but I'll definitely be looking for some runs to be put up in this one here. All right. Maybe some same game parlays. I'm not gonna take. I'm not taking a side in this one here. Minnesota Twins. It's a lot of games that I'm going to be taking some hits from. You know, so that's something I'll be doing a lot of today. All right. But either way it goes, we got Minnesota Twins at Toronto Blue Jays. We got Berrios and Bundy on the mound. Over under 8.5 in this one here. Toronto are the favorites. Toronto blew a lot of money for some folks yesterday, man. That was crazy. Either way it goes, though, I ain't gonna lie. I'm not a fan of neither one of these pitchers like that. So the Toronto, I do think Toronto Blue Jays are the better team, but like I said, I think I could see some runs being put up in this game. All right, maybe the teams that let us down yesterday is gonna pick up today. So definitely look like some runs. I like some runs to be put up in this one here. A little bit of weather concerns, but nothing spectacular. Toronto does have a 4.7 expected run total here, but I guess did I write some notes down for this one here? I thought I did, but probably didn't. But like I said, yeah, some bats for me in this one here. Might take somebody like a Reyes and Vlad is swinging an okay bat as of right now. His little fat ass is starting to come around and hit. Bo Bichette, maybe a few hits, not spectacular here. Polanco probably do. Yeah, I see a few hits being put up in this one. So, if you don't want to attack a side, a total, bats are always in play in games like this. Arizona Diamondbacks at Pittsburgh Pirates here. We got an over under 8.5 in this one here. We got a We got Pittsburgh as the favorites here, and we got Davies on the mound, and we have Contreras on the mound here. Just the pitching is not an ideal right here. Zach Davies on the mound, he's just been, he got a 4.84 ERA. He's been giving up runs lately in his last 4.3, 4.5, 3. You know, Not somebody I want to back. Arizona will be bringing out a lot of lefties today, going up against Contreras. So, and they do have a lot of lefties on this team either way it goes. So, and then on the other side, Pittsburgh, they should mix it up with some lefties and some switch hitters as well. So, another game that I don't like pitchers, and I expect hits at the very least to be put up here. Now Contreras, he's pitched only 5 games this year. He has been limiting the damage. He hasn't given up more than 2 runs. So that's something. That's something that you can. That's something that you can look at and hang your hat on. But at this situation right now, with an 8.5 implied total, a little bit. I don't know how much win, but we got a little bit of win. I got to look into details going straight away center. I don't know, man. All these games, I went over all these games, and it definitely looks like same game parlays for me, hits and shit like that. So we'll see. We will see. I can't put shit past nothing. Outside of after yesterday, it was a home run fest. So there you have that. Who that? Nuts. What up, my boy? Another game. Let's see. Yeah. So you got to use these books. Use that flexibility. These books they real flexible, man. So you got to use that shit to your advantage. Anytime you get teams, anytime you get teams that can put up some runs, man, use them alternates. Like I said, man, I come out there, I come out with some motherfucking, I come out with a plus 200 or 300 with some alternates in there, and I don't give a fuck. It just is what it is. So as long as I'm cashing at the end of the day, it is what it is. Ain't no rules to this. I keep telling folks this. You know what I'm saying? But you don't have to be tough. You don't have to be tough and fight with these. You ain't got to be tough and fight with these minus 120s and shit like that. Saying I know who's gonna win and all this shit, man. You can throw you a plus 1.5 on the end of them motherfucker and be good in the same game probably or something like that. But either way it go, we had Gonzalez on the mound here and Otto on the mound. All right, over under 9 in this one. Um, The last 2 games Gonzalez pitched, he been all right. Not really. Well, he's given up 5 runs versus Oakland, but outside of that, the most highest amount of runs he gave up this season was 2. So that's something right there to take a look at. And then going up against this Texas team, Texas has been okay. As of late, they've been playing, they've been putting up some runs. We got over under 9 in this one, and they got Otto on the mound. He give up walks here and there. That's a minor issue right there. But he gave up 8 runs in one of his outings this year. Other than that, he hasn't given up more than 2 runs. Boston hit him for he pitched 4 innings against Boston, 4 strikeout, 8 earned runs. Other than that, he's been okay. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. You guys got a side, let me know. That'll be helpful. I'm not an expert, but I will come on here and give you guys my insights. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't got a play on this one here for a side or a total. I don't know if this is going to go over or under. All right? I don't know if this was going to go over or under. Don't have any confirmed lineups out, but shit, I do see some hits being put up. So, that's something to look at there. But I ain't even going to lie. If I had to pick one, it would probably be Texas Rangers, though. So if I'm going to bet some money on this one, probably it's going to be Texas Rangers or nothing for me. Cleveland Guardians at Baltimore Orioles here. We got over under 8 in this one here. We got McKenzie and Wells on the mound. Uh, you know, I do get a picture leaning towards McKenzie in this one here. Cleveland, they do hit righties pretty good. You know, Baltimore's at home. I haven't looked at Wells' numbers. I could take a look at Wells real fast, and he hasn't given up more than 3 runs outside of the first game. He's pitching around 5 to 6 innings, but I want to lean towards Cleveland Guardians in this one. I know Cleveland been hitting right as well, and I know with all the home runs that went on yesterday, man, I feel for y'all who had. I feel for y'all. What game is I'm on? Cleveland. Yeah, I feel for y'all who had Jose Ramirez, man, for a home run, man. That was terrible. As many motherfuckers hit a home run yesterday, he know he could have went out there and smacked one. But either way it goes, man, it just get greater later in that situation. But did I write any notes down for this one? I thought this was one of the games that I put some notes down. Mm. If I had to bet on this game, it'd be Cleveland or nothing, but I'll probably take a few bets from this game if I decide to go here. Boston Red Sox at Oakland Athletics. Not too many clear cut games for me, but we got an over under 8 in this one. Boston Red Sox are the favorites, and rightfully so. We got Pavetta and Blackburn on the mound. Blackburn is probably one of their better pitchers that they have over there in Oakland, and last time out versus Houston, he did give up 4 runs. He had 5 strikeouts. He went 6.2 innings, so he probably got to him late. But outside of that game, he hasn't given up more than 2 runs. So we do have over under 8 in this one. I am pretty big on pitching. As you could probably see. But we got Pavetta on the other side. And he's someone, outside the first 3 games where he gave up 5, 4, and 4 runs, he's been keeping the runs down. Since then, he hasn't given up, since the first 3 games, he hasn't given up more than 3 runs. So that's something that you can look at there. He's been keeping the walks down. It's hard to put a read on him. He started off, giving up runs, and then, he's cooled down. I do think Boston Red Sox are the better team for sure. So, give me Boston Red Sox money line or nothing for me in this one here. All right. Let's keep it moving to the Washington Nationals at Cincinnati Reds, over under 9.5. Hitters Park right here, Great American Park. We got Freddie on the mound. However the fuck you pronounce his name, and then you got Molly. Pop the Molly on their ass. Now, I fuck with Molly a little bit. All right, I fuck with Molly a little bit because he got strikeout upside. You know what I'm saying? So his K's are in play for me. I want to say, let's see what his K is looking like here. Let's see what these K's looking like. Do I got some numbers on this boy here? Let's see. Yeah, I got some numbers on him. So let's see what Molly K's look like, man. I used to didn't like to back Molly at home. That was my thing. In that park, that ballpark scares me. So you can't start hitting some home runs in that motherfucker. You can light it up in there. All right. So let me see. Let's see what the K's looking like. What their K's. K's are strikeouts for those of you who don't know. So either way it go, so we got a 4.5. I can get down with that. It's juice up at 160. I can get down with that. Maybe get down to a 4 or something like that in the same game parlay. What we got here? Yeah, I can get down with that. Okay, okay. So I do see runs being put up in this one. I could, what do I got here? I could string up some, I play a lot of fantasy too, so I like to stack up teams, and that's fine. Stacking up a team, especially at least the 1 through 5 hitters, 1 through 4 and 5 hitters, especially the 1, 2, and 3. Those guys are going to see the most amount of bats. So for my fantasy guys out there who know what I'm talking about, y'all know. The top of the lineups, Uh, so we got Freddie on the mound on the other side. All right, so last time he gave it up, he only went one inning. He gave up 6 earned runs, so he got 8 up. He got 8 up versus the Mets. But you never know what you're gonna see going up against this Cincinnati team. Washington just went upside the head. But like I said, you do got Molly on the mound, and we got strikeout upside for him. His last game, he pitched okay versus San Francisco, but he had 8 strikeouts. But then we wound that back going up against the Cubs. He gave up 8 runs. All right, and that was at home. So this park could really play a factor. But he's got Ks in his last few games in the area of 8, 6, 4, and 8 and 6. In this spot, I do think the over on his case is reachable. So that's something I can look at there. So you're gonna get it at a 4.5 at a -160. That's something that you can look at there. But I do see a few hits, maybe a few bombs being put up here. The wind is blowing. Cincinnati got a 5 implied run total, and Washington sitting at 4.5. Soto just hit a bomb. He could be getting hot. Look at him. So you can look at him for a bomb. Nelson Cruz should go out there and smack something. We don't have confirmed lineups out. Joey Votto, he hit a bomb for me the other day before yesterday. So we'll see, man. We'll see. I do like runs being put up in this one. The over is not out of the question in this one. I think it's a play. It's a go. 4.5 strikeouts for Tyler Molly is definitely not out of realm of possibilities there. I'm not interested in picking the side. If I had to pick one, it would be Cincinnati, but I'm not interested in betting the side in this game. A lot of these games, I'm not interested in betting the side. And that's good, man. It's not good, but if you got a book with flexibility like FanDuel Sportsbook, I think that's awesome because you can attack games in a multitude of ways. San Francisco Giants at Miami Marlins here. We got an over under 6.5 in this one. We got a pitcher's duel here. We got Webb and Lopez on the mound here. I get a pitcher lead towards Lopez in this one. I ain't even gonna lie. I just think he's probably the better pitcher. Hasn't given up more than 3 runs only once this season. He's given up 3 runs one time, 4 runs one time. Other than that, he's been pitching lights out. He did pitch against this. He opened up. I think he opened up against this team. 5 innings, 6 strikeouts, 1 earned run. So that's something to look at there. Don't know what a strikeout prop looks like. He's hasn't had under 5 strikeouts only once, no, twice this year. Let me see what his K prop is looking like. I'm freestyling all this. I didn't really look at that. Looking at this stuff earlier. Logan Webb sitting at 5.5. Then you got Pablo Lopez sitting at 5.5 at plus money. So he's hit this number a decent amount of times. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times this season. So it's definitely in not a realm of possibilities. And Logan Webb, on the other hand, he's hit this number 4 out of 5 his last games. He probably hit it about 6 times this year. So he's been pitching okay as well. He hasn't given up over 3 runs but once this year. So right now it's probably screaming towards the under. I don't know if I'll bet the under in this one. Did I write anything down for this one here? We got 6.5. It's a very, very, very low total here. I don't know how I want to attack this one. The under is definitely in play. I don't know. No, I don't know. I could give a slight lean towards Miami, but I ain't even gonna wrestle with this game. I don't have to bet on this motherfucking game. Everybody, that's one good thing about having discipline is you don't have to you don't have to jump out there on everything. All right. But you guys got something. Let me know. What's game we got next here? Mm, Another pitcher's duel. We got over under 7.5 in this one. We got Gore and Ashby on the mound. Milwaukee Brewers are the favorites here. And right off the back, I do like the under in this game here. So that's something to point out there. I don't have a side in this one. I do like the under in this game, and I'm not going towards this game for any bats. All right. Strikeout props should be in play for. I just don't want to fuck with Milwaukee. Milwaukee's so wishy washy, man. God damn. But either way it goes, I mean, like I said, strikeouts. I mean, Gore, he hasn't given up no more than 3 runs this year, and that was only once. And then Ashby, he's been pitching really, really great, really, really good. Like to see him get up over six innings. He's only pitched 6 innings once this year, and that was versus my Chicago Cubs when he K'd our ass. He hit us for 12 Ks. Other than that, he hasn't been pitching a lot of innings, man, and that's the only thing that concerns me. You know, if I had to pick a side, it would probably be San Diego, but I can see the under, playing a part in this one here. So, if I did put any money on this one, I'll get value at San Diego Padres. Sometimes you got to lean towards an underdog in MLB, and I wouldn't mind taking a stab at San Diego, but nothing official. All right, nothing official. Chicago White Sox at Tampa Bay Rays over under 6.5 in this one. Dylan Cease on the mound, Rasmussen on the mound. Uh, Tampa Bay Rays are the favorites. You know, you know, you know, that shit is playing a big part in the Chicago White Sox season. Them not being able to, manufacture runs against these righties, and it's been that shit has been so damn true. You know what I'm saying? So let me see if I can pull up anything real fast. Yeah, so that's like I said, that's been so damn true. Rasmussen did face the Sox one time. He did give up 3 runs. So that was very early in the season. His last time out going up against Texas, he gave up 5 runs and 3 strikeouts in 3 innings. I guess he got pulled out of that. And then you got C's on the other hand. He does have K upside. So that's something that you can look at there. He did give these guys 8 strikeouts last time these two teams played. He got the win, so that's something to point out there. But either way it goes, maybe I can look at, maybe we can find some value in strikeouts here for Cease. That's what I'll be looking at. Let's see what we got here. Damn, he's sitting at a 7.5. He's hit that number though. Not lately, but prior to his last 2 games, he hit that shit like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 9, 11, 8, 11, 9. And he had 8 strikeouts versus his team before. I don't think I want to go all the way up there though, man. So it is what it is. Uh, I laid the numbers out for you. I laid the numbers out for you. 6.5 is pretty low. It's pretty low, really low. You know, I don't know if I want to go with that total. No run, no lineups out for this one here. Mm. One thing I'll say, if the White Sox going to win a game, this is probably one of their best chance to win against this team, going up against Rasmussen. And I'll leave it like that. Let's keep it moving. Houston Astros at Kansas City Royals. We got over under 8.5 in this one. We got Bubic on the mound and Garcia. Right off the back, pitcher lean towards Garcia and the Astros for me. Money line straights. I mean parlays, run line straights for me. Official plays for me. Um, and if I don't want to touch on the side, I wouldn't mind stacking bats and same game parlays against Bubic, and that just about sums this game up for me. Yeah, I don't mind that. Quite sure some of those righties could get to Bubic over there in Houston. Garcia, somebody who you look to for a few Ks here and there. As of late, he's been pitching pretty good. He's only given up more than 4 runs once this year. He's been pitching 5 to 6, between 5 and 7 innings, so that's pretty. It's okay. But yeah, it's going to be Houston and nothing for me. Hopefully, yesterday was a testament to how good they bats can be in certain situations. This year, hopefully they turn the corner. They went home run crazy yesterday, but that was yesterday. Today is a new day. Houston Astros are nothing. Money line parlays, run line straight for me. K's, man, Garcia's had 4 Ks or more in every game this year except for one. So his K prop should be sitting at 4.5. I haven't looked at it. Yeah, 4.5. At one time in the season, Kansas City wasn't striking out. Then they started striking out. I haven't checked out how they've been doing lately. I'll probably go back and check them out. Bubic, on the other hand, like I said, he's been giving up runs. It is what it is. It's Houston. It's Houston. They don't have to go ahead and fuck me up because I'm taking Houston. All right. So let's keep it moving here. Yeah, I like the Astros bats. If you don't want to take a side, I like those bats, man. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get you a couple hits up out of there. Get the plus money. Go on about your business. Los Angeles. We did have a doubleheader in the Chicago Cubs game and the St. Louis Cardinals game. Again, 2 pitchers that I'm not a fan of. They probably gonna put up some runs in this one. I can't talk about this game because I didn't look into it. It slipped my mind. We did have a doubleheader. My fault. Moving on to the next game, we got Angels and Phillies here. Zach Wheeler and Lorenzen on the mound here. Over under 8 in this one. Philadelphia is the favorites here. Right off the back, I'm definitely looking at Philadelphia in this one here. We got Wheeler on the mound. You can look at here for K's, man. I have been, strikeout pitchers. I have been targeting those guys versus the. I have been targeting those guys versus the strikeout pitchers versus the Phillies, especially versus the Angels, especially when they're on the road. So that's something to look at there. Hold on, what the fuck is going on? Oh damn, I ain't my bad, y'all. I ain't see none of these comments over here. Y'all over here talking y'all ass off. I know that's nuts. What up, nuts? My boy Joey said I'm never touching the Giants and Marlins total anymore. He said he locked in the under. That's probably on that Giants game, Joey. Yeah. The home runs went wild. Harold, what you talking about, Harold? Swanson, Altuve to get a hit. Swanson a motherfucker, man. I'm about to get to Swanson right now. So yeah. Trey Turner, both Turners, man, both Turners. I'm on that Turner. Justin Turner been hitting well as well. So we finna get around to that. Where was I at? Yeah, man, I'm back in Philadelphia in this one. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm gonna just keep it on. Money line parlays, run line straights. I ain't gonna throw it in no parlay or nothing though. I'm probably gonna end up betting this game off the bat. So fuck. No, I don't know, man. Lorenzen, we'll see. But yeah, I might end up betting this game off the back here. Let me see. Mm, the Rangers ain't been bad, man. Angels need a win. Angels need a win, man. No confirmed lineups out so far. Yeah, Angels need a win. I'll tell you one thing. Um, I don't know. I know Schwarber hit two bombs yesterday. Harper hit two bombs yesterday. It's a possibility that boys might still be hot. Fired their coach, underperforming. They do got a good lineup. Uh, I don't know if I want to back the Rangers on the road in this spot here. Mm. Wheeler has been pitching really good. Outside this, the game 2 and 3 for him, he hasn't given up not many runs. The K's been there 17, 9, 7, 7, 7, 5. And his K prop was sitting at what, 7.5? Mm, mm. Damn. Now I'm looking at this. Don't let me talk you guys off your pick because I'm damn near talking myself off my own damn pick. I'm gonna stick with it though. Money line parlays, run line straights. All right, betting straights on the run line. All right, yeah, I'm gonna stick with it. Maybe look at a line total, and I do like to bet these line totals. I It's a possibility not a lot of runs being put up in this one here, So, but I do like the run line for some reason. So, uh, I could look at some line total parlays if you guys don't look into those. Down here is usually the highest totals down here. And man, if you could get a Los Angeles Angels a -1.5, under 10.5 at a +430 for the Angels. But like I said, I'm looking at Philly in this situation, and I'll probably have to go to a line parlay 11, and that would probably get me at a -1.5, under 10.5 in this spot here. All right, so will have to show up for me, But this is probably one of the ones I might lean to, and I might lean to if I was to go to a line total parlay bet. All right, so let's keep it moving, man. Let's keep it moving, Joe. Baseball, baseball, baseball. Where I'm at. Got to be on the last game, probably at the last game now. Okay, so hold up. Did they take that game down? The Dodgers, they did take that game down. All right, so oh, they probably haven't took it down. Let me see. Let me go to more MLB. Either way it goes, we got Atlanta Braves and Colorado Rockies. And man, they didn't produce. Man, I think that's the first time in what 6, 7 years that they went to extras with a score of 0-0 or something like that. In Coors, man. So Coors should be, man. Coors owe us after yesterday. I needed one hit from on a few tickets, two tickets. I needed one hit from I don't even Kron, man. So he really fucked me up, but he's been on fire. Either way it goes, we got over under 11.5 in this one. In Colorado, what do we got here? Little wind blowing out. It's probably about to be some shit today because we got Freeland on the mound. He's a lefty, and then we got those Atlanta Braves. They're gonna be running out some righties. Might be some trouble here. Atlanta might go back to game one like they did in this series and start manufacturing and putting up some runs. It's a matter of time before, because home runs ain't been jumping out. They've been really going in Colorado manufacturing runs. It's about to be hot, and they're about to start hitting fucking home runs. So I'm always, have in this spot. I do lean towards the over. I got love for the over. I got love for the over. I can't talk you off the over. But it's bats for me, man. I typically take these games and take six hits from this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Between both sides, and I ride with it. Yeah. So I can't trust no pitchers in this ballpark. Not this year. Yet last year, it was a different story. This year they haven't been showing me. So I haven't been showing me nothing. Marquez and Freeland, they was okay in cores. This year, it's not the case. Weather is a little bit better than it was yesterday. ATL got a 6.5 point run. Implied total. Colorado got a 5. Go probably see runs being put up on both sides here. String you up some bats for a same game parlay. Get you a little few dollars and get your ass up out of that. Them righties for Atlanta, they in play. Um, I'm not taking the side. If I had to take a side, of course it would be Atlanta, but uh, New York Mets at Los Angeles Dodgers here. Over under 8.5 in this spot here. We got the New York Mets. I mean, the Dodgers are the favorites. They're rightfully slow bringing out Bueller on the mound here. So Dodgers did win that game. You know, he did give up. During that championship series versus the Pittsburgh Pirates, he did give up 4 earned runs and took an L, of course. But other than that, he gave up 5 runs versus Philly. Other than that, he's been pitching pretty good here. Then you got Peterson coming out, and Peterson need to keep the walks down. He's the one who I don't want to back in this one. And Dodgers have been good versus righty, and they woke up against lefties as well. So I'm looking at, like my boy said, I'm definitely looking at Marte. Like my boy Harold said, I'm looking at Turner. I'm looking at both Turners, to tell you the truth. Some of those righties for sure. Mookie Betts might pop out today. For the Rays, I'll get to you, Moti, I said I wasn't really feeling that. I wasn't really feeling the Rays game. I said if the Sox had a chance to win a game, it would be here versus Rasmussen, but I didn't really. I'm not really a fan of that game. I mean, the K's for seats are in play, but it is what it is. But either way I go, let me finish this game off. But yeah, I'm just about finished with this game. Mookie Betts, Trey Turner, Justin Turner. I'm gonna string them motherfuckers up for a hit and maybe throw the money line up there and just do a Dodgers stack and roll out like that and throw me a few bucks on that for sure. Starling Monte messed you up, Peyton. Yeah, it's ugly, man. It's ugly, but we live, we learn. What else we got here? Like I said, Joy said he never touching them. Yeah, I probably ain't. Yeah, man. Baseball is definitely volatile, man. So yeah, man. Any bats? I went through some bats, Moti. I went through some bats. I'll go back through some though. Yeah, you say he went cold 2 nights in a row. Yeah. All right. So look, let me go through some bats real fast before I get up out of here, man. I got the lineups right here. I mean, it's it pretty much. I'm on a lot of hits today. I'm on a lot of hits just in general. You know what I'm saying? Just in general. And the weather's around to turn. Like Like I say, let's start from New York. Going up against Bo Brisky. Give me the usual suspects. I'm Rizzo. Rizzo. I mean, come on now. Damn, Stanton is in today. Oh, what time is it? What time is it? I got time. All right, so look, Judge leading off today. Judge Donaldson, Rizzo, Stanton. Man, go, man. That's crazy, man. Any bats, man, shit. First five, man. Six, man. Hey, the Yankees probably about to rack their ass up, all right? Yankees bats in play. Um, I like um I like bats on both. I mean, the Chicago Cubs, the St. Louis game one. Bats are just in play. Uh, Goldsmith and is on fire. Nolan Arenado's heating up. Edman, he's the fucking switch hitter coming out the gate. And then Gorman. I mean, yes, I'm not. You put your play in for Judge already. I'm not the best home run guy. Okay, I don't. I rarely even bet home runs. So if you guys got any plays, let me know. That's any plays, let me know. You know what I'm saying? I'm not an expert. I just come on here and try to do what I can for the community. Minnesota and Toronto. Um, it's supposed to be a little weather here, and of course, not a fan of neither pitchers. I mean, both teams at least are in play. Reyes and Polanco. I'm looking at Reyes and Polanco today. The lineups are not out, so I don't know if Buxton is going to go today. So that's something that you got to keep in mind, keep an eye out on. So hold up, let me see. Let me switch screens for y'all real fast. Let me switch screens. Let me switch screens real fast. Let me see. So y'all can see what the fuck I see. You feel me? Boom. There we go. Y'all see that? I'm quite sure y'all see that. Yeah. Yeah, okay. So bam, there we go. Y'all gotta get y'all lineup page. Damn, what did I just do? I just fucked some shit up, didn't I? My fault. My fault. You like scope? You like scope? You like scope? I didn't check out some BVP. I got some BVP too I can put up there. Damn, my fault, y'all. I messed that up. Let me add that screen back up again. They fixing something downstairs in my building. I'm about to go over there. I'm about to go down there and holler at these motherfuckers. They making too much noise. It seemed like I don't know. All right, so man, Joey, hey, you the first ever, man. You the first ever to do that, man. Hey, man, I appreciate that, man. You the man. You the man, man. You the man. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. I appreciate that, man. That right there is what's up, man. Straight up. That I appreciate that, man. Goodness gracious. What hey. All right, so we got a lineup page here. This is Baseball Monster. Like I said, I've been a fantasy player for about 8, 9 years, and I just had this site bookmarked, and this is what I've used. You know what I'm saying? Just for you got Twitter pages and things out there that can help you with this. I look at MLB.com. I look at a host of sites. You know what I'm saying? But we got implied totals. I can't put nothing past none of this here. So like I say, I do expect runs to be put up in the Seattle game. Uh, and this Seattle game, they running out a fair amount of righties and lefties. I haven't checked any splits for a lot of these pitchers. I'm going to do that in my next hour when I get off of here in the next hour that I have locked. But I mean, as you can see, both teams have the ability to run out a lot of lefties and righties on each team. So I do expect in each team, and it's 87 degrees little itty bitty, so it might be humid with a 20% chance to rain. The ball could just start flying, you know what I'm saying, in that humidity. So I just can't, the top of the orders, 1 through 5s, when these lineups get confirmed, that's when I can expect to, look and see runs being put up. You know, Arizona and Pittsburgh, two pitchers that I'm not a fan of. And then Arizona can run out some lefties. Look at all those lefties they can run out against a righty like Contreras, and vice versa. Pittsburgh can get versatile as well and run out some switch hitters and some lefties. So batters, the first, batters from both of these teams are in play. All right, not a fan of too many bats on this in this game here. I probably won't go towards them, even though I like Cleveland righties, versus righty. They hit righties well. So, that's some of the, that's some of the things that I'm looking at, man. Let me see something. Um, let's keep it moving. Let me see. Mm. I will go over some BVP with you guys, but I don't want to. Washington and I don't want to waste too much time. Washington and Cincinnati, bats from both sides that play for me. The usual suspects, your Sotos and Hernandezes and Cruz, your Vados. Those guys are going to be a play for me. Um, I'm probably going to temper my expectations with some of these Oakland guys. I might have to look into BVP or some. I mean, some of these Boston guys might have to look into a little stats for me to come up with something that I really really like. Last night I ran Devers, Martinez, Bulgaris in the money line and cashed that. That's what I ran a Boston stat last night. Nothing else, and I cashed. All right. Soto could be getting hot. He hit a bomb. Josh Bell, he's in play. Hernandez, he should see, his fair share of bats. Got to keep an eye out on the starting lineups, though, okay? And then Cincinnati, on the other hand, like I said, Pham, Drury, these two pitching matchups. And then I'm looking at Molly for K's. Interesting. Might do an alternate K prop for him in the same game. Parlay, something like that. It is what it is. Miami, San Francisco. I don't even want to look at this game for nothing. Truthfully, to tell you the truth, uh, dig a little bit more deeper into this pitching matchup. The pitching matchup should be a good pitching matchup. Low total here, as you guys can see, is probably 6.5. More bats. Probably not looking for this White Sox game for bats. Houston, I'll probably be stacking up these guys. Houston, Altuve, Bregman, all these guys, first 5 for sure. They didn't play for hits for me. Not looking for bats in the San Diego game. Looking for bats here in this Philly game. I don't know. I might not look for bats in this Philly game. I mean, like I said, Schwarber, 2 bombs yesterday. Harper, 2 bombs yesterday. Nothing's confirmed with these lineups right now, so I'll probably temper my expectations. They should hit in the St. Louis game too. They should hit in this game. Top 5, top 4 at least. Edmund, Goldschmidt. Goldschmidt has been on a monster heater, man. And then, depending on what lineups they run, you got to be on the lookout. Atlanta and Colorado, the righties for sure for Atlanta. But everybody in this game environment, everybody in that game environment for sure. Everybody in that game environment, and then definitely the righties for me in that on the Dodgers side, which would come out to be at least Mookie Betts, Trey Turner, and Justin Turner. So appreciate you guys for coming out. It's a lot of ways. It's more than one way to skin a cat. I'm not an expert. I'm just not scared to come on here and give out my thoughts and opinions and interact with the community. There's so many spots to advanced metrics. There's so much ground to cover in MLB. Pick your spots. You can't be everywhere. You can't be everywhere. You know what I'm saying? You can't be everywhere. Pick your spots. If you're struggling, MLB is one of the most volatile sports. In my opinion, I think NBA is more consistent than anything. But man, pick your spots. Pick your spots. Live with it. Live with it. Uh, it's a learning process. Each one teach one. The mission is always to profit and not deposit. And with that being said, thank you all, y'all, man. Peace. Big shout out to Joey with the big film. All right, man. Peace out, y'all.